Okay. As I'm kicking out the reed, and if you know, and if you're sitting here and going, oh my God, my people are talking to her, I demand that you stand up and say, don't wait till after the show and say, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, we're done here, people.
Yeah.
All right.
This lady here's raising her hand.
Okay, here we go. Let's start. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got a lot of people to get through here.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Go ahead and stand up. Okay, go ahead and validate up, baby.
What do I do? What do you mean?
You were saying that some of what was coming through here.
I took care of my father when he was dying.
Last breath. Okay, so your husband's still here in the physical?
Divorced.
But he's still here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, do y'all have 2 children?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so he's just talking to me about the kids and how important that is. Have you been communicating with your ex lately as far as this has been important? He's talking to me about that. So there's certain things going on. Don't worry, I'm never going to violate privacy. But anyway, your daddy's talking about him. And he still calls him your husband. So I'm just telling you what he's saying here.
He's misinformed.
Would it be fair to say that your father is the kind of man to where we're with family, we stick with family, and we don't leave family?
Yeah.
Because he's showing me that.
I think if he knew what happened.
He knows everything, by the way. He's heavenly. But what he's not wanting you to, he's demonstrating his personality, who he is, his core beliefs, and how he feels about family.
We're Italian, so yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, he's showing me that. He says, come hell or high water, we stick by each other. Anyway, was he eating a lot of salt or liking a lot of salt, or have you been eating too much salt too? Because he's giving me salt too. Like, things are salted quite well anyway. Showing me that. Add the extra salt, please. I'm not supposed to.
I love salt.
Okay. Okay, remember, legal disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, go see what, understand this, y'all, empathically, I'm actually really tasting salt, because when I link to you, I'm tasting that. You're liking the salty stuff. Have you been thinking lately to pull back on the salt a little bit? That's
yes.
Evidence that you're hearing your daddy, actually, and that's why he's bringing that up. See, that makes sense. Remember that intuition? It's not you, it's him. He's chit-chatting with you, too. Is your mama still here in the physical?
Yes.
Anyway, he's talking about her, and they were together when he passed, correct?
Yes.
He said, see, we're loyal. It's your daddy. So anyway, make sure she knows. Boy, he is real. He spends most of his time with her, just so you know.
Okay.
And that's why sometimes you don't really feel his presence, where you're like, where the heck are you? Because he's with your mama. So anyway, and that you would have it no other way, too, as well. Now, are the 2 kids still at home, or is one fixing to leave the nest?
They're with their father.
Okay. So is one coming back home?
I don't know.
Quite possibly here.
I'm in the process trying to get them both
The younger one, for sure? He's showing me the younger one coming back. Is that a male? Okay. He's showing me the younger one you need to get your grips on. Did your dad have a really bad heart issue right before his passing Anyway, I think we're getting over here, too, in a minute here.
He had heart issues, but that's not why he passed.
I said heart issue. I didn't say he dropped of a heart attack.
Oh, yes.
Well, one of the things is you have to understand, sometimes you'll notice how mid-chest you'll feel that pain, and it just goes away. And you're thinking of him, and it's like, am I having a heart attack or what? Empathically, you're linked because he had a really long time of heart pain. He said that went on for a while. He ignored it. Make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be fine. I'll be fine. Where's the April birthday, anniversary, or death? He does talk about the month of April as being relevant.
Yes, a birthday.
Okay. Who's that connected to?
My mother.
Of course, he's going to be talking about the most important person. So people would be going, well, why isn't she doing it verbatim? Because it's complicated. I've got like 500 people up on this crowd here. Her daddy's standing here talking. It's not like they're trying to interrupt, but there's a lot going on here, too, as well. Has your left leg been hurting you a little bit lately? Just
My
like
what?
Your left leg been hurting you a little bit lately? Like
right.
a little bit?
I just got an injection, actually.
Is that your right leg? Okay, so I'm just mirroring you then here. It's about right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes we'll mirror. Anyway, the thing is, empathically, sometimes we can feel what happened to our loved ones who are still here. Apparently, you have a lot of sensitives in the audience and a lot of empaths. That's why this is kind of empathic. Well, it always is anyway. So it's just that mirror awareness of, okay, that I was thinking of Daddy. My chest was hurting a little bit. I've been to the doctor. He says I'm fine. I think I'm empathically linked to what happened to my daddy. He's not doing it to you, it just happens. So you're talking yourself, okay. So this is just him giving evidence that he's around, he hears you, he hears your prayers, he's right there with you. But you've been talking yourself off a lot of ledges lately. And just like basically every other word's like help, 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 help. This is not fair. This is not justice. Okay, where's my faith? Where's my hope? Where am I supposed to land on this?
Constant.
Okay, he's like, I'm right there with you, and I'm guiding you, but it is the free will of the physical. So remember how we talked about that earlier? Your daddy wants nothing more than to totally clean everything up for you, but really actually he can't, because this is part of what you're here to grow from. I know, I hate that myself too. There are times where I'm like, oh, really? That just sucks. In fact, I yell at them sometimes and I say, go away if you can't do shit for me. Excuse me, guys.
Amen on that one.
And they can take it because they already know that I'm thinking that, by the way. And so like when you, listen up, y'all. When you swear in your mind, God can still hear that. So you might as well just get it out. My grandma used to always say, oh, Shaw. I'm like, Grandma, God knows you're saying shit in your head. Now, are there 2 bedrooms in your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And is it not your house right now?
It's rented.
Okay. You're wanting to buy a house?
Can't afford to, but I would love to.
A lot can shift. So he's guiding you in that direction to start really, there's many different creative ways to go about it. So his focus is on, that might be one of the first things we want to take a look at. So you notice that's been in your mind lately?
I always look online for places.
That's because actually you're hearing him. So follow that breadcrumb trail and never give up. Never give up. And also notice as I go around the room, you'll hear from them even though I'll be direct. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're just getting warmed up, people. Come on. See, the thing is y'all have to, every medium works in a different way. When I'm new to you, you're like, wow, what just happened? That's usually deer in the headlights. People are like, what the hell just happened? And then it happens after and continues to happen.